Hello everybody, all over the world. Hey! First try, yes. Welcome to HiGPS 260, the Loose Quickie, which are these two weapons. It's this weapon right here, and this weapon right here. So right off the bat, I did some testing, and it says 20% projectile speed. I'm assuming it's faster, it just says plus 20% projectile speed. I'm assuming it's faster. It's not faster. It's actually the same speed as the regular grenade launcher. But, yeah, speed is not true, but the other stuff is true. And also you have the Quickie bomb launcher, which is pretty interesting. It all has a lot of stats. So, like, arms faster, and the more you charge the shot, like here, it will do more damage. So that one did 138, and that one did 102. So with the demo man, it's important to know that you have this arming animation. And what this means is now, after the arm, the damage I do is dependent how close I am to the sticky when I detonate. Before that, it's how close this the sticky is to the target when I'm within a certain range from my testing. So just to give you an example here, now I'm going to stand right up to the spy here. It's going to arm, and I did 118. All right, so let's do the same thing with this medic here. Except now, go a bit further behind, and I only did 100. Let's try that again. Let's go to the... We can get rid of this pyro. If we go to the sniper here, and I'm gonna go really far back. Only did 53. But you remember, I did 118 up close, but watch if I do a full charge, I do 147. Now compare this to the regular sticky bomb launcher that doesn't have this mechanic. If you stand up close like this, it does 127. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys here. We got the heavy, and with the full charge like that, 119. Alright, so if we go even further back, 58. So it's like, if you look at the Quickie bomb launcher, it isn't all that different, except for the fact that it charges like really quickly, like this, while the other sticky bomb launcher is much slower. You can also launch stickies a lot faster and detonate. So the loose cannon has a bump mechanic, like you can knock them away, but if you time it correctly, you can get a double dunk. If you time it correctly, you can get a double dunk. I mean, if you time it correctly, yeah, like that.
Easy operation.
So easy. There you go. So you basically have to hit him, and then it bounces off. And this goes as explosive damage, so if they're having some kind of explosive resist, like Vaccinator or something like that, you will do less damage on the bounce, and also with the mini crit. And also the Vaccinator negates the mini crit. Yeah, so there you go. So it can do a 131 damage. However, the regular grenade launcher is more reliable damage over time. However, if you only need to fire one shot once, this one is better if you can land a double dunk. But as you can see, I'm not that good with it, and it's not like the easiest thing to use. Yes. So with that, we have some demos here that we are going to go into, and also the Quickie bomb launcher can remove sticky bombs. It's also worth noting. Let's see if I can just bring up the demos here. Yes. So this is a pretty frustrating loadout to play with, because both the loose cannon and the Quickie bomb launcher are sort of like support weapons for the demo if you're running another primary, because demo man has two primaries, right? The sticky bomb launcher and the grenade launcher. However, these two doesn't really help each other. They don't play together well. So this is going to be me, and I'm just going to show you what you can do with this. So you might know the Scottish Resistance. That's like the ultimate defense stuff that you can do. Just put out a lot of stickies. However, you can remove a lot of, like, all the stickies that's within the explosive radius in one single detonation. And also random crits are fun when we get them. So this is on steel. Just doing some damage here, as you can see. I'm trying to get some use of this. I mean, I bounce him. So you gotta think of situations where it's actually better to just bounce people instead of killing them. It's generally the part with the loose cannon, which I'd say it goes best with sticky launcher. And then I was a little slow there. You can definitely, like in chokes like this, if you know there might be stickies there, you can just shoot a sticky out there. So here we go for a jump, and oh, look at this! Here, let me fix that. But there's still some sticks there. And we're like, yeah, fucking nailed it. But proof of concept, we removed some stickies. So if you just take a look at the stats again on the sticky bomb launcher, it destroys enemy sticky bombs, it arms faster, and you can increase the charge time up to, and so you have less damage and more damage on the same thing, and you have half the clip. It feels like it shoots faster, maybe it doesn't. I forgot to test that, but fuck, it doesn't matter. It's not that important, it's not that vital. You can detonate faster, so it goes for the same. It's less damage faster. A balanced concept Valve really likes. There's like less damage, but also more damage, because we couldn't make our minds up. So this is pretty, if you've played with the loose cannon, and you might not be a super Gosu demo, I'm sorry, certainly aren't one. I had found myself having to practice demo a lot, because I've lost my demo game sense. So I had to try and get it back. So just doing damage like that, regular sticks would be better because you have 8 of them. And this is how most goes. Like, all right, I'm gonna do the double dunk. Yeah, he's still alive. All right, I'm gonna shoot one more. Fuck. And he gets out of there alive. What are you gonna do? So, moving on. I'm gonna look at some more sticky destroying because that's always fun, especially if a demo spent excessive amount of time doing this. This is still me, by the way, all the time. So we say, hey, there's might be some stickies down on the cart. Take care of that. Just staying here in the open. Oh, what's that? Stickies? Oh, you have 1, 2, 5. Okay. How about I just shoot one and whoop, yep. There we go. No more sticks there. And there's a sentry up there, and I can't really go in unless I have heal on me. There we get the heals. We go back, reloading, just putting down some sticks here, and you can have 8 sticks out of the time. So what has been changed is that they don't fizzle anymore the way it used to. So we're gonna try and work on the sentry. We take it out, and then we have to go and try and do something. Can't do anything if we are taking all the fire. So we'd love it for like a pyro to just go in there. So the demo Uber's a pyro that doesn't go where it needs to be, so we remove another sticky. And we need to get flash because sentries work the way that they shoot whatever's closest, right? So if the Uber target is further away than I am, then the sentry will shoot at me. So if I don't get heals and the sentry's in that spot, I will die. So the Quickie Bomb Launcher and the Loose Cannon aren't very great at taking out buildings. The Lock and Load, however, is very good at taking out buildings. So you can mix those two up. So I would definitely have done that there. So this is an interesting play, I would say, where we just jump, go through here. Can go for a jump. All right, so there's something up there. So what's happened is that the enemy team has a teleporter like back here, because an engineer's like, I'm gonna put a teleporter behind enemy lines because that's smart. Except for the fact that I hate demos. The fact that that makes half of your team behind us, and if everybody takes the teleporter, then there's no one to defend. As you can see, there's like no one here. There's like maybe 1 or 2 guys. So you're actually sabotaging your team if you do this. If most of your team takes this teleporter. So there's actually, like, you can see nothing because everybody's been taking that teleporter, and now the teleporter's been taken out. And look where the cart is. Like, our cart is here. The enemy team fucking over there somewhere. Like you can't tell because like demo doesn't show shit that far away, but they're like around here, which is not where they need to be. So keep that in mind, that a backwards teleporter behind enemy lines isn't really that good. Maybe like for 1 or 2 classes, but if majority of your team, you're gonna gimp your team and you're gonna lose. So good job. So moving on, we're gonna have a Rattle Wrench here. It's gonna be using the Double Donk and the Quickie Bomb Launcher. I think this is actually competitive. 6v6, so he's gonna be using that there. And he's with Amadeus, his friend. So just putting out some stickies there. We have another Vaccinator medic. Gonna put out some sticks. And then reload, and oh, he got headshot by something. Not sure what that was. Gonna go and rotate around the side. And put some more sticks. There's a Vaccinator medic there, and of course, you can see there, we did 15 damage instead of like 100 or something. But we can still push them away. But I wish they'd like change the so that like it's not explosive for the push, but it's physical instead. So it doesn't make a sense for something that doesn't explode to give resistance. That I feel like it should be a melee thing, because that's what it is. It's like a projectile melee thing. Of course, getting some kills here. So you gotta be really, really careful with how you shoot your weapons. What I found myself doing most of the time is just emptying my entire clip and then being out and having to reload for the majority of the time. You can see now he has one in one each clip, and he has to like reload, and then he goes in before he has reloaded everything. But that's okay, because they have a spy on their team, which is a ballsy move in 6s. He's gonna go and try and take out this medic, but gets taken out by a scout. But he did all right. Maybe he would have done a little bit better with the what you can call it, the regular sticky launcher or grenade launcher or lock and loader, something like that. So, Demo is a defensive class, right? So, Demo is best when people are coming at you. So, chasing people as a Demo man is generally pretty hard to do. So, keep that in mind whenever you're playing Demo. So, there's something you can do. You can put 4 sticks here, right? Keep in mind that you will do less damage because we are further apart, but there is a lot of sticks there. So, we're just going to put down... Oh, we got a crit, so we don't need to put more than 1 there. So, there we go, putting 2 here as well. And we got a crit there too. So, now we're just going to wait back and just observe. We're going to just do some spamming with a badonkadonk, and you can see we do 30 damage instead of 100, because also the regular grenade launcher does 100 damage if you hit people directly regardless of distance. However, this thing does less damage the further you are away. So if you hit people before it explodes, it will do like between 30 and 40 damage. And then we just right click, and then we just killed a bunch of dudes because we had sticks on the cart. So just a little tip: if you see the cart here, that's pretty much where you can detonate if you look down here. So it's not that far, so just keep an eye on that when you're defending, and you can get some kills if you put bombs in front of it. So that's why if you're on attack, you should put a sticky bomb in front of the cart to just disarm any stickies that may or may not be there. And of course, one thing that like many aren't aware of is the charging mechanic. Of course, like you have to, the more you charge the sticky, the more damage it will do. So if you just fire 4 sticks and then go back, you will do 4 times 15% less damage, which isn't really all that much. So we're just looking for kills at this point. Of course, it's casual, so we don't have like sentries in good positions or anything. Just plunking down some sticks, checking for spies. Oh, there's a soldier jumping, so we're gonna go and try and deter him to make him go away. And then there's a heavy there, and we do some damage. Like, you do decent damage up close. So, like, in 1v1 fights, if you're at a full clip, then the Quickie Bomb Launcher is pretty good. However, if it's like a bigger fight or an extended fight, it kind of falls short. So, it's like a crowd control that's good against a single crowd, like 1 or 2 people. Quickie Bomb Launcher is good. Anything more than that, then you should probably run stickies or Scottish Resistance or something like that. One thing I didn't test is the self-damage, if it's actually less self-damage on sticky jumps as well. I think it should be that, but I'm not sure if it is. I'm sure people will be able... Well, actually, we can actually figure that out, right? We can actually do that right now, because that's why we have the show. That's like the one thing I forgot to check. Right. So far I hope you've gotten like sort of the gist of this weapon or this combination. It's not like I wanted to do 2 weapons at the same time because you can do that. However, you kind of like gimp yourself a little bit because it's not that good. All right, so let's witness this. So here we have the self-damage from the regular sticky jumper. Okay, so we were left at 91. Let's switch it to the sticky bomb launcher, and so it does the same. All right, so that's not unexpected. A lot of other weapons that do this have, like for other classes, do this. Like for the soldier, I think the Liberty, not the Liberty launcher, but like in the past, weapons that do less damage to enemy players also does less damage, or does the same damage to you. It does the same self-damage, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Because why would it hurt me more than it hurts you? Alright, so this is Rattle Range. It's going to be using it at King of the Hill. King of the Hill, one of the maps where Demo Men are really good, because Demo Man is the only class in the game that can directly hurt people he can't see, which makes him really strong. If there's an arc or a hill or anything like here, like this type of terrain, Demo Man is really good, because you can hit people behind the rock, can hit people on the high ground, you can hit people on the low ground. And of course, with the loose cannon here, you can just push people off the point. So sometimes you won't have, like in very clutch situations, you will not have enough time to like kill people before they cap. Maybe it's like super clutch, and then maybe like a good well-placed loose cannon will actually knock him back. And then you can kind of survive there. And also for like capping the cart, getting people off there. And this is supposedly a hacker on here. I'm not sure who it is. It might be that heavy, but I'm not sure. They're not very good. So they do have a medic who is of the Protestant type because he is protesting, moving his feet, as you can see, and then he dies. So if you want to get good with the sticky bomb or quickie bomb launcher, you should not use the loose cannon. You should either use the lock and load or the regular grenade launcher is what I would say. Don't use the shoes. There you go. Also, keep in mind that when you do less damage, you also do less damage further out in the explosion. So, like think of the explosion as a circle, you do the least amount of damage the further out you are, which means you do less damage while you do less damage. It kind of stacks in a way. So if you're not very precise, you're really gonna feel the downsides of the quickie bomb launcher compared to the sticky bomb. However, knowing that you're a demo man on red on Dust Bowl means you're playing the game right. This is fair. So we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna fast forward to the gates open. There we go. Gates are open, and look at this fairness. I mean, we're good at shooting people we can't see, and how about we just shoot into the enemy spawn while they can't really do anything. So he's placed 8 sticks, Rattle Wrench has, and he hasn't really detonated anyone. He's just looking around, looking for spies, and hey, a double dunk. Okay, so they actually don't have that many places to run. So he saw somebody there, and he's just waiting. And now, of course, we have a buff banner, and this is just reeks of fairness. And yeah, see, 120 damage, not bad. Would have been 131 if he was closer. But then again, you can also do like this fancy like jump with the loose cannon. So you have like 2 weapons you can easily jump with. However, you do take a lot of self damage. So about half of your health is gone compared with falling. So that's why you have the pan, to just wreck shit against heavies who have their sensitivity wrong. There we go. Gonna go back and, well, piece of shit took the health back, but he was also pretty weak, so we will allow that. Oh no, a spy! And, alright, fine. It's not that easy to hit spies with this thing. And now we detonated, but we didn't actually hurt anyone. But this is a good place for, like, the loose cannon, because we can just push them back. It's like, you can't enter. It's not about killing you, it's about making you not enter. And you can also launch them pretty far. So there we go. You see, like, this is the way you put a sticky trap with the quickie bomb launcher, something that I sort of forgot just to do the habits of the sticky bomb launcher. So you spend more time putting out the sticky trap. However, the sticky trap will do more damage, I believe, because the minus 15% and then plus 35 of those minus 15% will be more than the thing, if I remember correctly, if I know math. All right. Here's a challenge for people in the comment and in the chat. If let's say it does 100 damage, right? The sticky bomb launcher does 100 damage. All right, so how much does the quickie bomb launcher do? If it's 50% less than 100, but then plus 35 of whatever that sum was. Let's see if I can. Maybe I can just do a live math, because I'm very bad at that. So let's see. Alright, so okay, so it does like 75. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. I forgot how to percentage math. But that's a job for you. Alright, let's see. Has anyone in the chat? I'm getting a lot of different answers. People are like 125, 115, 155, 80, 9,002. Right. Okay, so I'm glad we all agree on that. But look at this. In the meantime, while people are doing the maths, this is just so fun if you're defending, because you can get so many kills and look at all those delicious, delicious points. And oh, there was a sniper there, so we looked up in the sky to not get headshot because pro strats, and we have 11 health. Go back. Oh, we have a full crits Krieg. Yes. So if the medic would just... I never understand medics who are healing a power class and then switches to needles and then runs forward and dies. Oh, that's a spy. Shit. And well, luckily we wouldn't have been able to kill him before he killed us anyway, because we would only be able to do 50 damage unless we could pull off a successful double badunkadunk. But you can see it's still good in choke points on Dust Bowl, or in choke points in general. So let's move on here to a Halloween map. Ooh, because Halloween lasts forever in TF2. And this is Commander Snowcat, and he's going to be hanging out in this choke. So he's not going to bother to like charge the shots, because you do spend a lot more time than with the regular sticky bomb launcher. So keep that in mind if you find yourself creating more traps than you are like utilizing this. Oh, look at that, one shot at the scout. So in that situation, the loose cannon was actually better than the grenade launcher, because the grenade launcher would actually take in another shot to kill the scout. However, here he hit him with the first one. And there we go, another hit, another badunkadunk. So it's good against classes that have less than 130 health. That's pretty good. It could be any class that's taking damage. Of course, picking up pumpkins to get crits is a fair mechanic, because it's like if you're already winning, you will keep even more winning. It's like controlled crits. Because already you get random crits depending, like your random crit chance goes up the more damage you do. So here, if you get a kill, you get guaranteed crits, which is like everybody gets a diamond back, pretty much. Except you have to pick it up. So he goes and puts out a sticky trap. He's looking for some dudes. Putting it up on the wall there. Keep in mind it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. You'll see that later. I have some examples of like an eight sticky trap not killing a target with the quickie bomb launcher. So just keep that in mind. There you go, and yes, taking that out, and he's gonna go to the front. Oh, there's a sniper down there, and I mean he hit him and it dunked him, but it didn't go because the double dunk only double dunks sometimes. I did that in my test. I would like hit something and it would bounce off him and hit him and it wouldn't do the crit. And then I would do the exact same thing and then it would crit. However, most of the time it would do the mini crit. So this is the part where you run into the enemy spawn and die, right? And Oblivious's team is oblivious, and Commander Snowcat, he's just looking to, well, they haven't, alright. Fine, we'll use the bottle. There we go, and now we get crits. And of course we miss everything, but that's okay. Launch the scouts. It's also way easier to hit the players that are in the air with this because of the faster arm time. And also random crit with this thing is pretty fun because you do 150 and they just go super flying and then they die to gravity. So there you go. Just gonna go back, grab some health, grabbing this. And does 50 damage. This dude's up there. Okay. So far there isn't all that much like to do. There's oh fuck, scouts. Scouts are good. Oh fuck, use the bottle. Fuck it. Oh, we bought ourselves some more time. Oh, got a domination. And then leaving the health back for the medic because he's a good guy like that. And lagging a little bit. Okay, so we're in the choke here. And we hit both of them, and we only did a 50, because here the grenade launcher would have been better, but the enemy's so weak, it didn't even matter. And then we're going to put up a sticky trap of 2, so, well, we kill a scout. We didn't hurt him, but he was hurt from before, so that helps us. Then we're going to go around, and, oh, there's another pyro. Put up a trap quickly. Quickie bomb launcher, yes, we did, like, 3 sticks there did 80 damage. I'm not sure if you hit with everything, but it did 80 after the initial arming time. So he's doing all right, and everything is good against bad players. So the other team isn't really all that amazing. I'm not sure if you can even shoot through there. Oh, there's a scout. Shit. The scout would have died if we would have. Fuck. I mean, the scout would have died if we had the sticky bomb launcher. However, we might not have been able to do what we did earlier. Yes. So, still managing pretty well. So we're gonna move on. Moving on here. So this is gonna be Eloressa, yes. And we're gonna be playing on Gold Rush, my favorite map after Thunder Mountain. And she's not even gonna put out a sticky bomb trap until like 7 seconds left. So we're gonna put out 4 there. There we go. Fucking nailed it. That's all you get. Gates are about to open. And okay, we let a scout run out, and we detonate. Yes, so we got 1 kill. He's gonna shoot over here. And then we're gonna go back. He's gonna shoot some stuff. And keep in mind, he's also pretty good against, you know, Ubered players, because you can push him back. It's kind of like an air blast that does 50 damage in the shape of a cannonball. So I'm gonna go up here and just do some damage using trajectory and depth perception to determine the distance and shit like that. And some more sticks coming out. All right. Oh, got a headshot. Shit, we saw the sniper dot. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, so we're back into safety. We're gonna go back out again. So we're doing some sticky. We didn't do that much damage. We have Kritzkrieg, however, Quickie Bomb Launcher Kritzkrieg is actually really good. If the medic didn't die, it would have been good, but or used it on there. Here we go. Oh, nice, 200. Give some nice kills. Yes, 150, just enough to kill a medic with that thing. And there's a bunch of stuff. Keep in mind, we're not very good against buildings. I mean, the donk does hurt buildings, but not very much. But we're still holding in this entire choke point. Some more sticks going out. Just regular usage. Seems to be working fairly well. I mean, if you stay in the elevator there, or the stairs, you can prevent the elevation of the other team. And there we go, a nice little double dunk followed up with a regular hit. And then we have to back out of there because we got overpowered. But luckily we have an engineer that has probably the most forward sentry you'll ever see, and hopefully it's just a temporary one and he will move it, because that thing is going to get destroyed really quickly, because the cart's going to be in front of the people pushing it, and they will be able to... Okay, so we put a sentry right next to the one that's going to get... Oh, here comes a pyro. Let's see what happens. Well, we got a double dunk off something, but we didn't kill him. I think we double dunked the Uber, and you can see we do 50 damage, which isn't enough. That's like a body shot worth of damage there. So we're going to go up here and grab... Ah, the pyro's still there. Okay, we got him. We got him.
Easy operation.
Alright, going back. Oh, Kritzkrieg. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4. Shit, gotta reload. We would have had 8 at this point. Switch to this thing. Shoot and miss. Fuck. Oh, darn. And what happened after that is a mystery. Most likely they capped. But that's a very good description of the Quickie Bomb Launcher. You do less damage faster, and then you have to reload or switch weapons. So if you would have the grenade launcher or the lock and load, things would have been different. So we're gonna go over to Amadeus here. He's gonna be defending on Badwater, but first he's gonna be an engineer and just super quickly build this. He's gonna jump to the front and just hang out with his friends. Can help in spirit. So he's gonna put out some sticky traps, not gonna put out all that much. Gates are open, actually manages to pick up a kill there. Not sure if it's a dead ringer or not, but it doesn't matter. It says we got a kill, so that's what we're gonna work with. So here's actually pretty good, because you can just, as soon as people come around the corner, you can just knock them off. So I think that was a spy he sort of killed earlier, but now he died for reals. So he's just looking, and we have people in the choke there, so that's fine. Just speeding things up just a little bit. You see, there's not a whole lot going on. However, he's able to remove that stick. It did get detonated. And the demo man saw the sticks, and he reacted. He saw information in the game, and he reacted upon that information, and therefore he didn't die. That's how you play, games. The game provides you information, and you act upon that information. It would have been worse if the demo saw the sticks, and he's like, oh, he's probably not gonna detonate them. I'm just gonna run past while he's watching. And there we go. Gets a nice little double dunk for 81 damage, and he dies from the fall damage. And that was a spy. I'm just gonna go over and grab the health and the ammo, making sure the engineer can't have it. And this angle right here is not, it's not very good, but there you have Uber chaining medics, so things are good. Uber chaining medics against mass heavies is just ridiculously strong, and it's not a lot they can do about it, except die slowly. And you stop the cart as well. So if the other enemy team ever did like a mass heavy strategy and didn't have a lot of pyros, then you can definitely just go Uber medic, just switch off. And there you go. Like, this is a nice little vaccinator bug. I wonder where the spy is. Where is the spy? Children. Ah, there he is. I wonder where the spy is. Is he here? Where is he? Where is he? Ah, there he is. Exactly. The spy's like, I wonder why he knew I was there. That guy's like really good. And it's like, no, you just got fucked with the vaccinator, man. I'm not sure when that happens. I wonder if it's like reproducible, but yeah, Valve should definitely look into that, because that's a pretty game-breaking bug for spy. In terms of like one of the main things I like about TF2 is like the level of sabotage that any class can do on your team is basically the engineer just fucking your team over with teleporters. There really isn't any other way like people can fuck you over, except like when they're trolling the medics, like has a full Uber and it's like, oh yeah, go around the corner, I'll Uber you, and then you do, and he doesn't, and you die. But other than that, it's very difficult, you know, for teammates to sabotage for you. I mean, they can just be bad, but they can't like actually ruin stuff for you. But with the vaccinator thing above your head, I mean, I've seen it a couple of times too. It's yeah, it's tough. Fuck, who likes spies anyway? Am I right? Fucking always got like 8 of them in your 9-man team. You're the only guy playing sniper, you know, the only sensible class. So he's doing pretty well. As you can see on Amadeus, he's just holding the position. He's just doing basic defending stuff. He's not running into the enemy spawn and dying, which is a very famous strategy. And here we have the spy again, and he still has that bug, so I feel really sorry for that guy, because he's not going to be able to do anything against. I wonder if it's only Amadeus that sees him as well, or if others sees him too. Here you can see like scouts is a problem, because you do less damage and they're very fast, and yeah. So he hasn't died yet, you know, time's about to go over. And what could the red team have done differently? Well, they could have attacked together at any point in time and pushed through the top, is what they could have done. But instead they decided going one at a time, and scouts running into sentry fire and dying over and over and over and over. Yes. So, moving on, we're gonna have some more Amadeus, because he did some great double dunkage here on Badwater, so this might be another game. We're definitely further back. He's still defending. So just shooting double dunks back here. See, he got a double dunk there. It's a nice little double dunk. Didn't kill him, but it sure made him nervous. A little bit of flashback to meet the medic there as the Bigger's bazooka rockets came flying in. And we're gonna see if we can get some more badonkadonks. Alright, so he's gonna reload, and there we go. Oh! Double kill. Nice. Killed one with the badonkadonk and one with just either a roller or push damage. And then we get, whoa! 5 kills! And then we die. But 5v1 is a good exchange in a life, I would say. So I think this is, yeah, this is the last of Amadeus, and this is actually competitive, which means the enemies are supposed to be good, but they aren't, is my experience with that. And we're gonna go King of the Hill, once again, Viaduct map. Because you can see right there, you can shoot people, that's not on point. We have Rattle Wrench on Medic with the quick fix, and Amadeus is a pirate. Use what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har fiddle diddy. Being a pirate is alright with me. Use the loose cannon, because you are free. You are a pirate. I should have written down that before we did the episode. I just realized we could have made something funny out of that, but we don't. Because it's all about learning, and not about burning, because that's the pyro episode. Yeah, I was setting up for that one. So, he's doing some damage here. Of course, the enemy team is just 6 dudes. And he is having very, I would say, limited success as opposed to just using normal stuff. And, oh, here comes the jumper. And go back. Doing some more stuff, reloading. Like, only having half the clip, like, essentially does something to your effective damage output. Like, you can only, I mean, if you only use 4 sticks on your regular sticky launcher, then it's fine. Yeah, overall DPS is very much hurt by this, and he takes out the medic before the soldier can kill him with the crits, and he gets out of there alive too, so that's pretty good, and he takes out a pyro too, that's pretty weak, so that's what I meant with, like, this is a support weapon. Like, it's good for, it can quickly take out weakened targets. It's not meant for, like, the heavy hitter, but if you have, like, a heavy hitter, like a heavy or a soldier that does the majority of the damage but can't finish him off, the faster charge time allows you to, like, launch a sticky where they're running, because when people are hurt and they're running for cover, they are very predictable. And if people are predictable, you can predict where they're gonna go and you can just shoot them. And that works really well. So that's, like, I would say if you want to be really successful with that, I would say that's, like, the biggest strength of the Quickie Bomb Launcher. Like, you can see this pyro here is going to be running away. And yeah, there we go! Ah, taking him out, just as I said. It's like I've seen this before. And there we go, hitting a double donk. Let's see, he's going to hit a double donk, and this heavy is maybe going to go and get out of there. Maybe. Nope, he's opting to stay. Yeah, he's going to go down with the chip. Because he's a true captain. He's not like a pirate captain that doesn't go down with the chip. So the map's about to end. We have a minute left. He's just occupying space. I mean, he's not killing them, but they're kind of reluctant to, like, moving forward. They have, like, a sentry up top of there that's being repaired, and they're just helping each other. They have teamwork. Nice teamwork is what they have. It's a double dunk, and they do get the cap. But there's this back in here, and keep in mind he hasn't died yet, you know, because this show is all about, like, that one life. Even a scout comes in and tries to get him, and we have a pyro with the well, then now he dies. Dude kills him. But we saw what I said, and that is it's good for finished off weakened targets that are retreating. So that's, like, a good way to, like, chase that. Yes. So this is gonna be wicked. This is gonna be wicked good. So he is a demo man from he's a Hong Kong demo man, as you can see with the Hong Kong code. So he's gonna go and do a little jump here. There's a lot of bad water. No, he's not gonna jump. Now he's gonna jump. Jumps up. Oh, it's a spy. Spy. All right, where'd he go? Where is he? Yeah, he knows him. Okay, so he probably goes to the health pack. Gonna go and check there. Maybe he went back up. No. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, so we're gonna try and. All right, we realize that these weapons suck at, like, chasing down when you have to reload. So he's gonna go in and try and get the spy, and then like having view models minimized can actually help. Yeah. And then the pyro runs up and kills him with a crit. And normally this is where it would have ended, but no. Wicked. God damn it, I hate GPS. And Jackal's like, why? Trying to do the loadout for this next HiGPS. Loose Cannon Quickie. What is it? Oh, it says Jackal. And then he's like, fuck it. Alright, so he had a bad experience, but then he gets crits, Krieg! And he's like, fuck everything, I'm so mad, I'd like to die! Fucking, and bam, and bam, yes, and fuck you. Then, okay, yeah, you died, yeah, just as I planned. And a nice little air shot only did 33 damage. And now, I've been victorious. I mean, I've complained, and then I got crits, I got a couple of kills. The ultimate follow-up is to run into the enemy spawn and blank. And what is the answer? He's gonna run into the spawn and blank. So there's a pyro that killed him before. Fuck him, and he's like, yeah, fuck everything. I'm gonna use this to the best of my abilities, and oh fuck, shit. But I was like to see that, where people are just like, oh, I'm so mad at something, and then people are like, why? They ask. They care about each other. It's nice. That's actually got you play of player of the week there for Wicked, because I laughed so hard when I saw it the first time. It's like he runs in and he just like does a mistake, and it's like he dies because of the mistake, and it's my fault because he didn't do it right. All right, so this is like very good here, coming out of Karma's camera. We haven't seen him today, I think. So he's actually going to be holding this entire area by himself. So right here, the Quickie Bomb Launcher can work pretty well if you do have time. You can see he spends quite a bit of time to just put the stickies out, but they will do more damage than a regular Sticky Bomb Launcher at this point. And also, he has the loose cannons. You can just push people back, right? Like here. And there's also health packs here in the form of little chocolates. You can just shoot back, and that was not a spy, I think. Yeah, that was a friendly. I'm just gonna put some more sticks up here. Go back, reload. And he's just like, the only thing he's gonna do is hold this area, and because this map is awful, it's one of 2 places where the enemies can come through. So he's like effectively like reduced the enemy path to 1. So he also has to do like the charge thing. However, he can just shoot 4 quickly and then reload, but like maximizing the damage, it's better to just charge if you do have the time. So then, because you only have like 4 clip, right? So you should try to maximize that. So he's just still holding out there. And there we go, gets another kill, killing Cat and Crunch. And I'm just hanging back here, just doing some spam damage. He probably has hit sounds on, so you can hear if he hits people or not. I mean, people will regardless say ow, but it's not always so clear to hear for people. So now he's healed back up. I mean, of course, he doesn't have a medic, and there was some sticks there, and he removed those. So, like, any kind of counterplay from another demoman to, like, remove the sticks or disarm them is thwarted. And he also has a soldier here who helps him out a lot, who also has, like, a sustained loadout with the black box. This is actually pretty good, and the soldier is like, yeah, time to attack the enemy team head on and die. And down he goes. And he's still, and now he has rotated to this side where there's no health back. But he's still holding that area. He got a double kill there, and you can see here, if you want to use the loose cannon, use it here. It's like a tiny hallway and fucking pyros. But I'm sure if he would have not gone rotated to that side and just stayed where he were, we would be probably looking at like a 20-minute episode or something like that. Yes. So the next one, I think it's me. It just says the title is was not observant. I was not observant. Yes. So let's see. Is this me? Yes, this is me. All right. So my problem when I played with this was that I just emptied myself. Like here, I've spent all my loose cannons on nothing, and I spent my quickie bomb launcher on nothing. And yeah, I'm gonna try and get him, and we shoot a little bit too quickly. So I would advise you, if you have that problem too, that you find yourself out of ammo a lot, then I would recommend trying to just wait a little bit. Wait for opponents to come at you, and then act upon that. Don't go after them as a demo man. It's a bit rough, especially if you try to like do mostly damage stuff as a demo man with this. So I mean, I hit the medic for 68, but now I'm out. So. And of course, I maximize by always just shooting when I'm retreating. That's something you can do if you have time to reload. Alright, so here comes to the part where I kind of screw up, but also, yeah. So, oh fuck, engineer, right? Engineer, okay. So fucking, try to double dunk him. Couldn't do it. Fuck it, let's use that. Take out the sentry, there we go, boom. And there we go, and we take out the engineer. Yes, alright. What should I do now? Also, it's 444. So I've seen an engineer, all right? If you remember, he ran up here and then he came down and I killed his gun. What should I do now? Well, I'm not doing what I should do, so I just put up a sticky trap here. I'm not gonna charge it. So I'm just gonna, there we go. I did like 4 sticks at that distance, did 135 damage, right? That's like 1 charged sticky at a good point, right? So that isn't a whole lot. So I'm just gonna go back here and do some more reload, and here comes in. I did 200 there, so I was a bit closer, and you can see it did a significant amount of damage the closer I were. So I'm just hanging out, and I still haven't done what I should have done ages ago. So there you go, putting up 8 sticks and a crit. Yeah. So whoever comes through here next is screwed. There we go, 212, and that's a spy. And oh shit, fuck! He built shit up there. Damn it. Alright, well, I should probably have picked that, because he probably just plonked down a teleporter and then ran down and died, but, okay. Oh, so we take him out, nice. But there's stuff up there. Oh, sentry! Sentry, oh, careful, careful. And how we get a medic, nice. And we're just gonna keep holding this area, now I make sure, like, alright, there's nothing there. So that's something you gotta be careful about. If you see engineers, they most likely have built something somewhere at some point in time. And oh fuck, a pyro! I did 100 things. Oh, fuck. Alright, we got the pyro. There's a soldier. Alright, we gotta hold this line. No one's gonna. Oh, fuck. I had to reload. I'm not gonna give him the space. I'm not gonna give him the space. We're Dodging right. Oh, fuck, there's another guy. And a medic. Shit. Shit. Alright, that... Oh, well, I mean, he was 3v1 at that situation, but we held it for quite some time. So now, we're gonna go on to the last demo, which is just a fun one, of course. And by fun, I mean it has some random elements in it. So this is, of course, the... Yeah, this is something, like, this was a game, like, every time I respawned, I asked if we could get a medic, and the entire game we didn't get a medic. I mean, I would have gone medic, but there actually wasn't anyone to heal. So this is on steel. Works pretty well. This is where you saw me, like, earlier, just remove a bunch of stickies. And, okay, there we go. And we're gonna, oh, and there comes him, and fuck. Oh, okay, so, whoa, hello. I'm just gonna go and shoot there, and... Okay, so going this way, I guess. We have to capture C. Oh, man, random crits are fair when I get them. Man, look at that. Killed the medic, the pyro, and the demo, and then we die shortly after. But who the fuck cares? We did it. Nice. All right, so that was the loose cannon. Quickie bomb launcher. Plus 20% projectile speed is not true. However, everything on the quickie bomb launcher is true, from what I can tell. Yes, because if you look at the lock and load, it has 25% projectile speed. This only has 20. Does it? Oh wait, does it say more? No. So yeah. Alright, so that was the Loose Quickie. Hopefully you got something out of it, and if you played with this, you probably had a miserable time. But if you now use like sticky bomb launcher, loose cannon, or like grenade launcher, quickie bomb launcher, or something like that, you will do probably a lot better. Because in that combination it's good, but in this combination it kind of sucks. So we're gonna go on to the next topic, which is going to be a sniper one, because we haven't done a sniper in a while. And it's going to be this thing right here. Ah, yes, the Cozy Camper. I mean, there hasn't been that much change, but you do have reduced knockback, and you have health regen. So let's see if we're able to do anything different about this one. So you can use whatever other unlocks you want. You just have to use the Cozy Camper for the sniper. And I do not recommend using the Huntsman, because that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So you should use a rifle. You can use the Huntsman, but the demo better be fucking good if you do that. Yes. So with that, if you're watching this on YouTube, there is a raffle in the description below that you can enter this episode. But if you're watching this episode after 6 days of release, the raffle is over and the item has gone away. However, if you're watching this in the live stream, the link should be available fairly soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time in the Cozy Camper episode.